Hello everybody, After Bakes here, back at the review. Everybody, I'm here with my final viewer one before I hit my vacation there now. Everybody, for those of you who haven't seen the last couple videos or one, I have been brought up everyone that I'll be going on vacation. They go short of everybody. This will be my last video until then, so unless say my family members want to do a collaboration videos there while we're down in Gulf Shores there, this will be my final video for the channel until I come back everybody. But anyway, this video is what I've been meaning to do for a little while, everybody. For those of you who have been somewhat long-time viewers of the channel, everybody, I've done these types of videos before there. Kind of talk about some wrestling games, everybody, and done some wrestling games related content here. The channel one, the videos on WWE 2K18 and WWE 19 there, and then I gave my thoughts on WWE 20 and WWE 2K23, everybody. And well, this video will be me discussing my thoughts on not just one, but two wrestling games, everybody, about recently, one. For one, it's been a little while, or one, that'd be WWE or one, but I wanted to hold off my thoughts on 23 there until the other wrestling game out there, by that being AEW's first wrestling game, right? By the AEW Fight Forever one. Sure, a lot of you are familiar with AEW, but for those who aren't, there, one AEW is a wrestling company there that's was founded by the popular wrestler group, the Elite, J Omega, Matt Jackson, Young Bucks, Hangman Page, and then member Cody Rhodes. Not too long after they had the success of All Out there, which was a big independent show there that he had there. And it was the first non-WWE show there to sell over 10,000 seats there. Since the Night Wars over WCW there back in the 90s, there's fed. And so after that, they found All Elite Wrestling there. They helped Tony Khan there, who became president there, and the Elite became he's the vice president there. They made a mixture of legends as well as upcoming stars there. And AEW has definitely made a name for themselves these past couple of years there. There's no homegrown talents there. And also featured people that were big other places as well there. As for AEW Fight Forever, everybody, they first announced it back in the sort of Twitter by after Kenny Omega there, who was be a head producer for the game there. And so that AEW wanted to make great games, so the old arcade style wrestling games there. Most notably, WWF No Mercy on 2004. Okay, at first one try to get the whole team there, as well as the company who worked on there, Aki. But a lot of people who worked on it, No Mercy there, worked on the part company there, and Aki mainly focused on mobile games there as recent. So, however, they did get the head person who was in charge of the N64 game of No Mercy on the N64 there for Forever there, and not too long by AEW would be partner with Ukes there, who used to be partners with AEW. Sorry, I'm having some words there. Who used to be partners with WWE in their game there before they parted ways after 2019 there, after Ukes was tired of doing the year-to-year schedule there and wanted to do something different becomes a wrestling game. And AEW Fight Forever there. Well, over time, we would begin some information on the game there, but it wasn't developed for a couple of years there. Or some people kind of making memes about it there, whatnot, how long it was developed there. However, we would finally get to drop. But our wrestling fans would finally be able to get to play AEW Fight Forever when it dropped at the end of doing another one. So, and so far, by the game, that's what I've been seeing. Everybody, for both games, everybody at 2K23 has been getting see there. And AEW Fight Forever there, been getting mixed of positive reviews. Everybody, so. Like I said, I wanted to make sure to have these about time to play both games myself there. I got more thoughts, everybody. And I guess talk about some of the differences with the games, everybody. So I'll jump right to everybody. Before I get too much of everybody, I do want to say everyone that this video isn't really discussing which game is better than everybody. This is just my overall thoughts about games there, as fat, and whichever game you personally prefer there is your everybody. If y'all prefer, games that are somewhat realistic there and have simulations and whatnot there, and so you make it somewhat similar to IRL wrestling there. One in WWE 2K23 is game you there, but if you want, if you're someone that's one like an old school feel there, wrestling games are by more arcade style there, whatnot, then AEW Fight Forever would be the one for you there. So I'm just kind of here to give my overall thoughts on games there, whatnot. So yeah, and talk about some compare, contrast there, somebody does various games there, whatnot. So yeah, I want to start things everybody with my thoughts on 2K23 everybody. Everyone, y'all may remember from when I talked about 2K23 everybody. Sorry, I want to burp through with hopefully I won't be doing that too much here, but okay, I'll be blasted with here. Anyways, what those who may remember my video last year on 2K23 by I said a lot of positive things about 2K22 there, and I said it was a good comeback there for the 2K games there after the disaster that was 2K20 there by, and I was looking forward to see if they would see a bit of their 2K23 by. Everybody after playing the game myself, everybody I gotta say, as everyone, I'm very glad that they kept it going because I really enjoyed 2K23 everybody. because it won't take spend too long everybody about it there, but it still kept a lot of the good things about it. I was very enjoyable with the 2K23 everybody, and even expand on some stuff there. One of my probably my favorite things everybody that for on 2K23 by will probably be expand on certain things there. Last year by with probably the biggest one being my gym builder by everybody while my gym mode 2K22 was fun by it was very limited there, only be able to have singles matches and two matches there and tag team matches there. And there was a limited number of matches you could do there as flat. And I wanted to expand upon it at 2.3, and I'm glad to say that they managed to do that there. Now there are still some restrictions there, but it is something right direction by yes. Not only are the one-on-one matches, two matches still around, but you can also do triple threat 40 matches there, and add different matches there you could do last year there. Yeah, are now in the game as well there. They expanded a lot there by yeah. Probably probably my favorite additions for the extra match are probably the cage match boy and or submission match there. Yeah. So it's like to be a little fun to play there, whatnot in my gym mode there. Well, they also got Iron Man matches as well there. So and for anyone that has a trouble about feuds lasting too long there by they do have a thing in my gym mode there by where you can end rivalries with submission matches there. So that that way, end one feud there on a regular show and start a new one there. If a particular feud is having there, if you're up against either a player or the CPU there, they play like a certain power core and whatnot there, then you get the rivalry there, whatnot. So yeah. Speaking of which, everybody, in addition to more matches, everybody, they've also had more players, everybody. Where by everybody you can have up to either one player versus CPU there. Like by this everybody you can now have the four. Up to four people can play my duo there, whether it be one person versus three computers there, or a full-on four-person my duo there. And my gym mode there, it's been time to play by. It's been a lot of fun to play there by. Now there's still these expansion by I mean I hope they can bump it up to next year by to have a 6-person matchup or next year's game there. Maybe play a 5-way event there for next year there. But they expand a lot of stuff in my gym mode by. I do hope they call roll it there. And my other favorite thing, everybody, that was added to 2K23, everybody, is a match I wanted to see for the 2K series for quite a while, everybody. That'd be the War Games match, everybody. Everybody, y'all know, has had War Games come back there, at least a variation of it there, since they brought it back in 2017-ish, I believe, there. First started out NXT there, and then last year there, they brought it over to the main roster with last year's Fire Series there. And I've ever seen a good number of War Games matches everybody is very chaotic. There's flat and I always wanted to see what would happen if players had a chance to play the War Games match everybody. And I'm glad they brought it there. By it's been a lot of fun to play there. I've had a good number of different matches there, War Games everybody, and it's about as good as I imagine it could be. As magic I picture in my head there by. So yeah, sorry about that. From what I guess reflexes there, but yeah, everybody. Everybody, I said, everybody, for those of you who enjoyed 2K22 last year, you're gonna have a lot of fun doing 2K23 there, really don't have a major complaints there major complaints there for 2K23 so yeah. So for anyone who hasn't played 2K23 there, I would me do so. Yeah, and hopefully they'll keep the ball rolling for 2K24 there. So yeah. That's pretty much all I have to say about 2K23 everybody. Short point there. So yeah. But now on to AEW Fight Forever everybody. Which is probably gonna be a larger bulk of this favorite one. So, and like I said, there are some differences there with AEW Fight Forever and J2K23 everybody. But the biggest one by is that AEW Fight Forever is going for a more arcade style game, wrestling game there. As I said, it's older wrestling games there. Well, WWE 2K23 there continue with the simulation there, somewhat realistic and kind of like the real matches for WWE there, whatnot there. So. I remember doing a reaction trailer for AEW Fight Forever there when they dropped the first trailer there, and I remember liking what I saw there, and I have been looking forward to see what they had in order everybody. I had some time to play the game myself for everybody, and I guess everybody, I do enjoy AEW Fight Forever everybody. It's a lot of fun there. There are some things I am going to talk about everybody. Now some of the stuff I'll really talk about everyone. I assume we'll get fixed up in future patches there for the game there. So I assume a lot of the criticism I got for AEW Fight Forever there will just be fixed up with future DLC patches there and whatnot. And it looks like they're already going to get started that soon everybody as they did show off trailer by for the Casino Battle Royale by, which it pretty much going to be kind of like Fortnite, but with wrestling characters everybody. We have play up to 30 players there. It's a big stadium there. You can ride on horses there, vehicles, skills and use all sorts of weapons there. And it's basically kind of like a survival of the fittest there and whatnot. So after I saw the trailer by for I think it's 40 saves at P batcher but to P motor by it's gonna be a lot of fun there. So yeah, it'll be pretty crazy when it's it's available there. And pretty excited to play there in the online mode and stuff like that for AEW Fight for Everyone. Now with the first part of my we gotta talk about the things I liked about AEW Fight for Everyone. First started by in terms of AEW Fight Forever there, and that question whether if it has the old feel of the older arcade style wrestling games there. I gotta say there, I feel like Ukes did a very good job bringing that feel by. And it definitely reminds me of playing some of the older arcade games there and whatnot, arcade style wrestling games there. But now everybody. Everybody haven't played. Everyone, I'm gonna be honest. Everybody have that. Just had to play it, No Mercy nearby. So because I didn't get into wrestling there till the mid 2000s there. So I didn't grow up playing that particular era of wrestling games. Everybody, however, I did have a good number of wrestling games that came out in the mid 2000s there. And for like the SmackDown vs. Raw games there, and the SmackDown games there, most notably SmackDown Shut Your Mouth, and SmackDown Comes Pain there. And AEW Fight Forever is definitely a very good modernized version of those games there, where it's pretty where it needs to go crazy there, whatnot, but the wrestling moves ability can be over top there, execute there, plus you can do crazy stuff there, where you can use weapons there, and even right on, so guys write different things there, like you can write on a skateboard there, so that and gameplay wise, everybody's been a lot of fun played there. And like I said, it definitely reminds me of the older, arcade style wrestling games everybody. And in terms of controller, everybody, AEW Fight Forever is pretty easy to pick up everybody. It's a gameplay there. And the game is pretty easy, pretty fun, pretty easy to pick up play there and get used to the controls there and whatnot. But everyone, there is some minor drawbacks everybody with the controls everybody. Which is the first little bit of criticism I'm going to talk about everybody. My only real big issue everybody with the controls everybody is mainly the pin. They try to get out the pin and switches everybody. I feel like this is one area where they kind of copied it too much everybody as the older wrestling games everybody as the game does require you to button mash a lot there. To try to get out of a pinfall or submission there. And if your character takes a whole lot of damage there, then it's probably not going to work out in your favor there. I mean, compared to 2K games, everybody, while there is somewhat button mash in there, it requires the one button there, like, say, for example, it kind of like the pick up mechanic there, pitfalls there for 2K23 everybody, or 2K22, you just gotta press one button there, build the meter, and then you'll be able to kick out there. For the controls, for everybody, it doesn't necessarily specify there, pretty fast all the buttons there, and that could lead to a lot of problems there, whether it be hamstrings there, or possibly breaking your shoulder there. So, yeah. So hopefully that'll be something they'll fix up in the future by But aside from that, everybody, gameplay wise, everybody, AEW Fight Forever is a lot of played there, and it's pretty easy to pick up and you used to play deep there, not a deal of it there. That's right, but there. Now I guess the next thing I'll talk about real quick is graphics. Everybody, I'm usually not much of a person that focuses much on the graphics there. Focuses much on the graphics there for games there, as well as matters to me there if the game itself's fun to play there, and stuff like that. But I will say there for graphics wise, everybody, I think they're good-ish there. It's not AEW Fight Forever is not a bad looking game there, and like I said, it's a good modern a good modern look there for like that older arcade style wrestling games, everybody. But some of the models they look a little off there, Probably don't double one be Chris Jericho there, as don't fully replicate his look there, and it does a little awkward there, some part there, but graphics wise, everybody, I thought the game looks fine there, And it does a pretty good job, for the most part there, Looking like the wrestlers for the most part there, like some sub there, but in our arcade look there, whatnot. So, as for the overall roster by, I think AEW Fight Forever's got a pretty decent sized roster by, including the DLC by, there's up to 60 wrestlers you can play as there. So for the first gear by, I think it's a decent sized roster by having 60 people to play there, whatnot. Everybody, there are some noticeable names missing there, And when it comes to tag teams at the women's division, the roster is kind of lacking in both areas there. I believe only about 5 or 6 teams there be available there. Only 13 of the women's wrestlers in AEW there currently playable in AEW Fight Forever there at the time we record this video there. And there are some noticeably, big names from AEW Fight Forever, from people at AEW that are vetoed and not named there. So there's current Wiz World Champion Tony Storm, Board Champion Jamie Heats are there, and And while they have made some music for the soundtrack of AEW Fight Forever by the Acclaimed, are not in the game as well there. So yeah. So hopefully, hopefully the roster there will, hopefully the developers there will fix up in the near future there, add more tag teams, more women's wrestlers there as well, in the near future there. Everybody, everyone, AEW does have some cool unlockable wrestlers. Everybody, you can get for the shop there with the in-game currency there, like play different matches there. So if I had to do that, you get right away there. Or Robbie Williams there, who's one of the referees there for AEW, and Cody Rhodes there, who is the only person that's playable in both 2K23 and AEW Fight Forever there, which is really cool to see there, that Cody still made it to Fight Forever there, but despite being part of WWE now there. That's pretty cool to see there. And there are some unlockable wrestlers there some are gonna be relatively easy to get there, but others gonna be kind of hard to get there. Probably the easiest one there will be Brodie Lee. All you have to unlock everybody is go through the My Career Mode stuff in the My Career Mode for Fight Forever Road to Elite there. And he is one of these storylines for Full Gear there. And if you complete that storyline there, defeat Brodie Lee there, then he'll be unlocked there. There's also Paul White, aka the Big Show there. The Silver Brodie Lee by is available through the Road to Elite mode there by unlock there. However, it's gonna be a little different by as it requires in order to get Paul White there by you have to make sure whoever you pick loses over and over again there. And in the last portion there, one of the storylines there for going into Double or Not there's who was Ribbon be there. And Paul White is, I believe, one of the, if not the last matchup there you have there. And you have to beat him in like 3 minutes or something like that in order to unlock him there. But I'll have with the one playthrough of Road to Leader so I really can't speak for experience there, how difficult it is there. But from what I have heard from people that believe Road to Leader there is a difficult matchup there. So it will not be easy there. Since Paul White there, as I've heard there, is tough to handle there. And it's not going to be easy to beat him at 3 minutes there. I've heard the most efficient way to try to beat him with the 3 minutes there is trying to beat him the account there. But once you complete that matchup there, you'll be able to lock there and be able to purchase 30 in-game shop there. And the final unlockable wrestler and probably most exciting winner as this is the first time he's been playable in a wrestling game there in about 2 decades that being the late great Owen Hart. Owen Hart's available to be playable in AEW Fight Forever 1. However, his will probably be the most time consuming there as the game requires you to have 100 singles matches in exhibition mode in order to unlock him there. So, but once you have the 100 matches there, you'll be able to different shop there. So yeah, like I said, overall, the roster is decent size there, is lacking certain areas there, but hopefully AEW will fix that there by having more people available there and future downloads and whatnot there, but for DLC and stuff like that there. And they do have some very cool unlockable characters there you can have there. So yeah. Now the final area I'm going to speak on for AEW Fight by is the overall in-game content there there are matches you can do there, as well as other things there you can do in the game. And while there's definitely fun things to do AEW Fight and some fun matches there, my probably favorite one there being the Exploding Barbed Wire Deathmatch there. That's been a pretty fun one to do there, and definitely a lot better compared to the IRL version that we saw AEW try to do for Moxley versus King Omega back at, I believe it was Revolution 2021 there, where they tried to have their Exploding Barbed Wire Deathmatch there. So yeah. But in terms of certain things there's a culture there are some fun stuff to do there like different matches there, and there are also different games you can try out there. So everyone had for sick. And like previously said, there's also the Road to Elite mode where you get to either have your own custom wrestler or select a member of the AEW establishing the roster there and go through a story mode there. And it gives you multiple options there depending on how your playthrough goes in AEW Fight Forever. For my one playthrough there was I am having my first part there being a tag partner that was team there with Malachi Black there, and we ended up with the tag titles there, although tag team didn't last long there as Malachi Black ended up stealing McCarter's luggage there, and our tag team broke up there, not telling with the titles there. Then the second one there was with the Inner Circle there, where Mike Carter got involved with the Inner Circle there, with Chris Jericho and JF there, but JF ended up betraying Jericho there for the Pinnacle there. And my character wasn't really on either one side there, and by both the third matchup there, Then there was a and the one going to AEW Revolution by and McCarroll was around with Darby Allin, Brian Cage there, and a couple days with Larry Match for him to do championship there. And then the last one there was McCarroll trying to prove himself there. And it was a couple days there with I feel 4-way match for the World Championship there, or I could fight against Scott Moxley, Kill Omega, and Jericho there. Ended up winning the end there. So yeah. I will say, everybody, those 4 matches were not easy to win there. They were a little stubborn to try to get through there, but I managed to get the W though. So, but in addition to the main story stuff, all you're considered by you also other stuff there. Have Gardner go out there, do workouts there, do press conferences there, and go dining there. So which I thought was a little nice things to do there. Also make sure there you can do outside of the story mode there and whatnot to buy. I gotta say, for the first my career, career mode or story mode there for AEW Fight Forever, I thought they did a pretty good job there with. They did a pretty good job there with story mode. Everyone. I guess my one, first everybody for it there is that it would have been nice to have some voice acting going along with it there. As the only little bit of voice acted everybody is with Cody Khan there, with initially first calls you there to go up with AEW, and you have some of the commentators there. Commentators, speak during big events there, whatnot. That's really about it there. Don't really get voice acted there, so I know. But I consider this is AEW's first game there, that's not a really big deal there. Yeah. But anyway, it's nice I did kind of bring everybody I guess it's kind of dark for have our concern by there's no commentary in AEW Fight Forever by the only thing where the commentators speak by is either before a matchup happens there or after a matchup there sometimes. But there's no commentary during the matchup there. Rather do I hear Taz, Excalibur, JR talking there, or Tony Body there. So I thought it was a little weird there because even the older wrestling games there, there wasn't a whole lot of commentary there. They still said something there after there's a big move there or a big moment happened or the matches there and whatnot. Now, I don't know if they'll, fix that in the near future there, but I think it'd be something, to consider there, and hopefully they'll add some commentary, to make the match, adds a little bit more extra excitement to the matches there and whatnot, so yeah. But everybody outside the so the matches everybody, and, mini games there, and the Works Elite stuff everybody, and the line mode everyone, there really is a whole lot of stuff to do in AEW Fight for everybody, and I feel like the game was very limited in terms of about stuff you can do there, but especially the match types everybody. The one-on-one match everybody. The probably has the most about variety there, but it's not a whole lot there. There's the old match up there, the lights out match, which is pretty much like the whole bar match up there. Falls, kill anywhere, ladder match, explode bar wire death match. That's like for all the one matches you do there. And there's no variation of different matches you can do for tag teams or triple threat or boys there, And I thought it would have been nice. I thought they would have a little bit more variety with some of the matches there and whatnot, And they do have had different matches there. They do, in their live program there, like steel cage matches there, so I thought would be at the game there, but for some reason not. So, and they were like they compared it to 2K23. 2K23 everybody, 2K23 there. You do exhibition matches there. You have to buy career mode, my GM mode, universe mode, and online stuff there. The game does, and also of course by Facture, although even though I'm not the biggest fan by Facture, it does have there are players there that do enjoy it there. It's just not like to be there, but it is still also extra there that players can do if they want to for something to do to tweet there, Yeah, like I said, while there are some fun stuff in AEW Fight for everybody, I do feel like the game, it would have been nice if there was a little more extra content there for the game there Now, I guess my last little kind of criticism for AEW Fight for everybody is probably sorry about the what there. There's a little big criticism for AEW Fight for everyone is I kind of go back to some elements of gameplay by. Like I said, the gameplay is very flared by I guess my only criticism for everybody is that you only have up to 4 people to rate tab there. And I get some of the older wrestling games there were limitations there. To have it 4 people to rate their ones there, but AEW Fight Forever there, it runs on multi consoles there, some multi consoles there, PS5, Xbox, and PS4, Xbox One there, and Switch there, so that, and PC as well there, it should be able to have, at least have some 6-person matches or whatnot too. I was a little disappointed to see there, because I thought, it would have been nice to have up to 6 people in the raid there, that way you can do trios matches there, and also 6-person matches there, so that, it would have had a little bit more variety in terms of the match types there and whatnot, but thanks everybody, hopefully in the near future there, they'll add stuff there, and what I have been seeing so far by, J Omega and the people who have worked on AEW Fight Forever there, they've been open to hear out criticism there, and, stuff like that there, It does seem that they are listening to the feedback there, they are going to be adding stuff there, so I am optimistic there that they will, add more stuff to the game there and whatnot, so yeah. So overall, everybody, AEW Fight Forever, everybody, will say it's a very fun game there. I had fun with it there. I am still gonna be playing more there. But what having said, everyone, it does have, there are some sort of things there. I do hope that it gets fixed up in the near future by and more content added to the game there, and we're able to play, have multiple people at the ring there once there, so I have a little more variety of matches there, all that stuff there. For fans of AEW there, I say it's worth the price there. It's worth it there. For a big fans of AEW there, I will say it's worth. Well, I do say it's worth there. Get there. But for people who may not be too familiar with AEW there, I maybe was expected a little more stuff right there. And it's also up to you whether if you want to, or if you want to purchase the game there by they do have it very pricey there by I got the I already got the elite edition of the game there by it's a little over $60 there, so we got ad mods because the DLC stuff I'll get for free there, so that, I believe the standard version is about $60 there, so I believe the standard version is about $60 there, so I guess have a look at the game yourself, everybody, and look up different things about it there. If it's also you if you want to pay that much there, if you want extra stuff, if you want to wait for more extra content there to give everybody, then I don't think there's anything wrong with waiting until the game has more content available there. If you're hesitant on getting it right away, but for fans of AEW there that watch product there, and or someone who was wanted a different type of wrestling game there compared to 2K games there for WWE. I do think you'll all have a pretty good time playing the Eagles fans. So yeah. Well, everybody, that pretty much run things up for this video one. Everybody's like, this will be my final video one for a little bit here. The chair one. I'm gonna be like I said, let's say my family members wants to do a collaboration video with everybody. This will be the last video for a little while, everybody, till I come back from a vacation, everybody. So that's when I'll be but before I do come back, everybody, I am going to get back into doing the movie reactions, everybody. Be picking up things off, everybody. Picking things up, everybody, where I thought for the Disney Renaissance movie with everybody. As next, everybody, I will be reacting to The Lion King there. I'm looking forward to that, everybody. Lion King's one of my favorite Disney films there, so and of course, I will have some other stuff going on there after I come back from the trip, everybody. Till everyone has a hard day. So for everyone, if you want to see everybody, like button, do channel script out, hit the subscribe bell, the notification icon, so some loads. I will see you next time. Sir, make say out. Peace.